Page 26, joy, joy, joy. Key is C major. No sharps or flats except for accidentals, and there's some accidentals. You gotta watch it. 4/4 time. The first measure only has 3 counts in it, so it's a pickup measure. We're coming in on beat 2, so it's like 1, 2, 3, 4. No eighth notes. They're just all quarter notes and half notes. But this piece moves, so it's a very happy piece. A few little tricky spots I'd like to point out. Starting with the right hand, you see at the beginning the first line with the accents over the half notes. Again, it's an interpretive style. You can separate those notes if you want to. It's up to you, or you can connect them. Just make the accent just gives a little extra Whichever way you like better. I tend to like the separated. Second line, now you've got the slurs line for that. Now watch the fingering in the second line. First measure, it's 1, 3. Because you've been in this position. So it's here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. And then come up to the third finger on the G. You just lift up and move because it's between phrases. Watch your fingering, and you're not in a 5-finger position, so I hope you're not reading finger numbers. They're just ideas to help you out. Over on page 27, the last 3 lines. These are the tricky ones. Watch out. The second line, again, you're starting out on the second beat of a measure. The first beat of the measure is sort of the last measure of the previous line. They just split the measure. I got a little problem with the way they've done it, but I ain't going to get into it. But you're starting out on beat 2 in the second line. So it's 2, 3, 4, 1. Lift up between the phrases. So we want a little silence there. Again, a little silence. Silence. And I would put a little silence between the first 2 notes and the last measure on page 27 at the bottom. Here, here. I would not connect those. Because the last 3 notes is like the pickup at the beginning of the piece. You're going to repeat it, and so it's a new phrase. It doesn't say it's a phrase, but it is. And there's a comma in the word, so that kind of tells you there's a little split there. So it's the last 2 measures on the bottom of page 27 is that. So just cut that just a little bit short, that first note, so you lift up, so you get a little silence going on. Now there's one tricky spot over on page 27 I want to point out in the right hand. When you're going from the first line to the second line, your right hand's here for the first line, here, then second line you need this note up here. It's an octave up. You end it on a second finger. It's between phrases. You can lift up and move. You don't have any time, so you may have to practice that. So that move, just be aware of it because it needs to happen quickly and accurately. So here. Be sure and bring out the melody if you can. The left hand should be kept soft. We don't want to hear this. Keep the left hand soft. It bounces along, but it's in the background. That's the right hand. Left hand, for the most part, is just broken chords. So at the beginning of page 26, when the left hand plays, that's actually a C chord or 1 chord. You're just playing it. And I would separate this. This kind of bounces along. This is a really happy piece. Second line, last measure, 5/7 chord. And then over on page 27, the last couple of measures, you get a 4 chord. And then this next line, it's a 4 chord. Just broken chords. Till you get down to the bottom of the page. The first measure in the last line is a 1 chord. And then you have the D F sharp. That's the accidental. That's the one black key you get to use. And then the phrasing in a piece applies to whatever staff it applies to. In this case, it applies. In most cases, so far in this book, it applies to the top staff or the right hand, not the left hand. So, in most cases. So here is again an idea. I would not separate the left hand. I'd play them all together. It's only the right hand that gets the separation. So I'm connecting these, but not this. So, etc. So I suggest, if you can, do it that way. If you can't, then you got to separate both hands. Let's play this together slowly just to check the notes and the rhythms and all. You have a repeat sign at the bottom. You're going to takes you back to the reverse repeat sign at the top of page 26, and then the fine is at the top of page 27, the end of the first line. So we're going to end there. I'm going to give us 5 counts, a full 4 counts because it's in 4/4 time, plus 1 because we come in on beat 2. So put your hands where they go, here and here. No pedal. 1, 2, 3, 4, go.